shop reviews. Today I'm going to be bringing you some more shop reviews, guys, once again in a live stream that will go up after as a video. I'll be going through as many shops as I can. I have some pre-prepared shops I'll be going into, so if you're watching this as a video, there's a link down below where you can actually submit your shops. But yes, it's going to be a good one. We're going to hopefully help a lot of people to improve their shops, and with that said, let's jump straight into this. Hi guys, my name is Phil and welcome to the Money Game YouTube channel. For anyone that's new around here, I make print on demand content to both motivate and to help you guys to improve your print on demand shops. Now, if you're new around here, I make print on demand content, and I would strongly advise you guys to click that subscribe button with notification bells turned on. I do my best to make sure that I can help you make some extra money online. So if you're interested in that, make sure that you're sticking around and checking out the channel. And for those who don't already know, down in the description, I have a free print on demand starter guide that features a lot of the information that I use to make my first few sales on sites like Redbubble. And I also have a paid step-by-step guide that's linked down below. Now, I just want to give a quick shout out to everyone that's currently in the stream at the moment. I am seeing Ahmed, Ahot, Melissa, Shamir, Liz, and Soul Thing. You guys have gotten here nice and early, so it's great to see you guys. I hope you're doing well. And I'm doing this stream on a Tuesday. Usually it's on a Monday, mainly because this week has been hectic. Things to do with baby have been crazy. We've been just trying to make sure we can do whatever we can to make sure that my missus is okay and baby comes sooner rather than later. It is overdue, but I won't get into that too much. Today we're going to be reviewing some shops as per usual. I've got them here, and if you guys want to submit your shops that are here on the live stream to be reviewed live, the link is down in the description. I've gone through a lot of the shops that are here, and I've picked 5 that we'll quickly go through now. And yeah, with that said, I'm gonna get the first shop lined up here so we can jump straight into that. Your support recently as well has been amazing, guys. I just want to quickly thank you for that. We're not too far from 15,000 subscribers. So if you're watching this live and for whatever reason you haven't subscribed, please do hit the subscribe button, as that'll be very much appreciated. Nevertheless, getting us onto our first shop, we have this shop you guys can see here. As you can see, it's called ASM Art. Firstly, there's 141 designs, which is always good to see. And I always like to give props to anyone who can put that much kind of effort when it comes to a shop, especially with things like the banner. Just looking at the banner, I can see that this is something they've designed themselves, and they've played around with some shapes, some t-shirt designs, some other product designs, which looks pretty cool, and it looks nice in the eye. And in terms of the profile image, they've just used an image of themselves, which actually matches very nicely with the banner, which is always good to see. I'm seeing some collections there, so some cushion collections. So I'm assuming that this is a shop that might be performing quite well with cushions. So obviously they've turned that into a collection, and there's quite a few more collections further down here, which is always good to see. In regards of products, they've got a variation of products. Wow, from things like obviously cushions, we've got face masks, we've got I think these are called pouch. I can't remember the name of these to save my life. I don't know why. They're like pouches, and they've also got aprons. They've got a lot going on here. I mean, it looks like they're picking their products. Usually when people are using the default option, I would usually see some sort of blocks, or the kind of portrait blocks. The names of things today are kind of escaping me, but nevertheless, it's good that I can see things like sticker packs on the shops. Stuff like that usually tends to perform quite well. And the shop itself, I'm seeing there's 8 favorites, so people aren't finding this shop too much. So what I would advise this person to do is to have a quick look at what's trending through Redbubble, and then trying to implement a few more of those things, because a lot of these designs that I'm seeing, these are designs personally that I would make on a shop that's becoming more established. And I know it's not easy to do that, guys. You can't just create a shop and become established, which is why I always push people to try out trends at first. Trends will bring in that traction, will give your shop validity, and then once you start getting sales, Redbubble will see you as a reputable seller, and then anything else you post after that will have an increased chance of selling. That's what I've seen from my own experience. As for designs, let's see, my kids have paws. I'm going to click on this apron. It looks pretty cool. Obviously it's for someone who loves their pet or pets, and it says my kids have paws, some little paws there, which is cute to see. And I'm seeing this obviously on an apron. Let's see what they've activated. So it's activated on 85 products, so there's about 8 or so products that aren't activated. So if you're watching this, make sure you get those extra products activated, as the more things you have activated, the more chance you have of selling something. Scrolling a little further down, you don't have too many tags from what I'm seeing here, but the tags that are there are related. I wouldn't put anything like apron here, mainly because if you look at the product tags, they have aprons added in automatically. So for example, here we have aprons. So I wouldn't recommend you put the name of the product in your tag. I would mainly focus on the things in the title, so you could break them down if you wanted to, or you could find a way to implement the main keyword to make sure that it's used in variations of ways. So that will usually help with your tags. Scrolling up, like I was saying before, the products, you just need to make sure you're getting more things activated. And title, you put my kids have paws, dog lovers. Perfect titles packed with keywords, things like that usually tend to perform and do quite well. So yep, sorry about the intro there, just decided to pop up. I don't know why then. Nevertheless, I'm seeing this 23 of 28. Wow, quickly jumped up. We're currently on 13 likes, so thank you for everyone who's liked so far. It's very much appreciated. If you haven't yet liked, you know, a like could be very much appreciated. Looking into the chat, Ahmed in the description. So all right, Ria's just, I'm guessing, telling Ahmed where to actually submit the shop. So thank you for that, Ria. We've got Catherine Brexit. Is it too soon for Easter stuff? No, it's never too soon. I mean, even if you're 2 months, 3 months out, the earlier you get into a niche / holiday, the better. It just means that when that niche / holiday then gets big, you already have designs into that. And what I always advise people to do is to look for sub niches under Easter, because if you think about it, obviously Easter's every year. Redbubble's been around since like 2008, so you can only imagine how many Easter related designs it's going to be. It's important to sub niche, so to look into Easter, see what other things are related to Easter that have low competition on Redbubble, and then start designing for those things now. By the time it gets to Easter and other people catch on, you will already be top rated, and you will notice that a lot more sales will come in. So that's the advice I would give in regards of that. And a quick shout out to Helen as well. I think she just came into the chat just now. Now, there's someone called Rotnam, I think that's how you pronounce it, I hope that's correct, saying, is it easy to link Redbubble? Right, he's saying, will you still receive your money after getting suspended on Redbubble? I'm pretty sure that Redbubble pay you what you earned up until you get suspended, so you still receive something, which is better than nothing. And then Catherine was saying, is it easy to link Redbubble with WooCommerce on WP? I've never actually tried that, but once I do try that, I'll let you know. But yeah, I've never actually tried that, so I'm not too sure in regards to that one. And shout out to Damily as well, and Empty Figurehead. Good to see you here, guys. Next shop we have lined up is this shop right here. So it's called Life Clothing. I like how they've kind of done the play on letters. So you're still saying life, just spelled in a different way. Now, from what I can see, they've got 72 designs, which is fairly okay. Obviously, I always advise people to get over 100 designs, which is what I think is optimal to reviewing your shop, seeing what's doing well. Nevertheless, the banner and the logo somewhat go. I like the nature feel to the banner. I would advise that the logo somewhat matches the banner a little bit more, but it doesn't look too bad, so it does look like it's working. I'm gonna drop down straight to the favorites. So there's 18 favorites, so not too many people have been finding it, but the shop is generating some sort of favorites. Looking at what's on the shop, so there's one collection here. I would advise a few more collections just to break down the different designs on the shop. looking at the shop, I'm seeing sticker packs, which are always good to do. This style of design that's a single taken, and then you can add whatever you want here. It doesn't even have to be yoga, it could be anything. These kind of designs are always great to see. They're very scalable, and I would advise you guys to try to make your own versions of designs that are like this. They work really well if you can find small niches to create them for. Nevertheless, there's a lot going on in terms of the shop, a lot of different products. I'm noticing a lot of stickers, which is really good. Before anyone starts getting a lot of sales, I always recommend to start off with stickers as the front images, as that does help. Now I'm seeing an acrylic block here. I'm not too sure if this is something they chose themselves. If it's not, I always recommend making a certain product as the front image, not going for the default option, as personally that's what's worked well for me. And in regards of things like sticker packs, so with this kind of sticker pack, I would recommend to kind of create more spacing if you want to make life easier for the customer. Because one thing I've seen, like from getting a sticker pack myself, is that they come on a sheet. So if it's attached like that on the sheet, if you try to remove one, it'll kind of remove the other attached sticker parts. So you really want to make sure you're spacing it out nicely. And this design here for We Can Be Heroes, I would recommend that you probably maybe take that down, because that's definitely copyrighted. I've done a bit of research on this when I wasn't even sure, that I didn't know what it was. Turns out I think it's a TV series that's recently come out. So yeah, this is definitely something that would fall under copyright. So just to make sure that your shop is safe, I would take something like that down, mainly because even if it does get sales now, in the future it could cause you problems. Nevertheless, I'm going to go onto a design. So we will go onto this one. We can make it Today is Another Fresh Start. Okay, let's click on this. It looks like this is something they made themselves, so I'm gonna see how they've gone obviously with the title and everything that comes along with that. Looking at the title, matches obviously the design. Today is Another Fresh Start. Let's have a quick look to see how many products they've actually got activated here. So 59 products. You guys know how I feel about this. For those who don't know, activate everything, guys. That is the way forward. The more things you activate, the higher chance you have of getting yourself sales. And as we go further down in terms of the tags, I'm seeing the spammy tags there. You want to stay away from that. Try to find another way to use your title in different ways, in different variations of ways. Don't just pack it in like this. I know you are seeing other people doing it, which is probably why you're doing it, as Redbubble really isn't policing stuff like this at the moment. I wouldn't recommend it. Obviously, if you want to keep your shop somewhat ethical, by the end of the day, it is up to you, but I wouldn't recommend doing that. I would just say try to find keywords that match up with the title and just play with the tags in variation of different ways. It does work. I'm doing it myself on some of my new shops, and it's been working recently. It's not been as easy as it was in the past, but it's still working. And let's have a quick look. So besides that, I mean, in terms of the shop, you need to make sure that you're getting yourself to at least 100 designs. Sticker packs are doing well, so try make different variations of them and stay away from things that are copyrighted. You can use a website called trademarkier.com just to make sure that your designs are copyright/trademark free. Now, quickly going into the chat, let's see who we have here. So if we've got any more new faces. So we've got Tony K, still trying to get my first sale, but I've been loving your tips. Thank you very much, Tony. And I do hope you get your first sale very soon. Make sure that you're always checking with your designs, which designs are getting favorites. And through those designs, you can make different variations. And hopefully one of those new variations will then eventually get yourself a sale. That's what I've seen has worked for me. We've got Marvin Grant saying, yeah, Phil, what's up? Good to see you, Marvin. Marvin is one of the, he's not the only person, but is people that I see in this stream quite a lot. So it's very good to see you in here, Marvin. We've got Mar Stories. Is Bernie Sanders related designs? Is it copyrighted? There's more than 31K designs on Redbubble. Now, when it comes to public or mainly political figures, Designs in relation to them usually won't get taken down, mainly because the politicians themselves aren't going to complain in any way. So those types of designs, you're usually okay with them. But I usually recommend to stick to, text-based designs. You can make designs with somewhat pictures on them, but I always say to edit the pictures in certain ways. Usually it's okay, and I've never really seen any designs in relation to anything to do with politics on Redbubble taken down. So yeah, I don't see why there'll be any problems with Bernie Sanders designs. Got Catherine here saying, if I do designs in French two, should I create, all right, so if I do designs in French, should I create 2 stores? Personally, I don't think you need to do that at first. At first, you can put English and French designs on one store and just make different collections for the different style of designs. If you notice that the French designs are doing exceptionally well through that shop, then you can make a separate French store, and then that way you will have 2 stores that will continuously work alongside together and perform well. That's kind of how I implemented things into one of my first shops, to then go and create other shops. So yeah, that's a good way to go about things. We've got Planet Beat Mob here saying the Money Game Gang. You already know. Wow, I was gonna say the full name. I'll just call you Soothing for now, because the whole thing is a long name for the channel. Nevertheless, saying, hey, can you take us into your own shop and show us some stats? Right, if I take you into, the only problem with going into my own shop is if I show my shop and anyone sees anything that obviously links my shop to me, whether that's an image or my logo for my shop or the name of the shop or anything like that, that would then cause me problems, because things on my shop are definitely selling. And I've had this problem in the past. People will go and literally copy my designs and make the tiniest of changes, so the fonts and everything will be the same. And yeah, I just don't want to go through anything like that again. But hopefully in the future, I'll find a way to show you guys my shop without having to worry about stuff like that, because I've had bad experiences in the past, and yeah, I learned from them. Moving on, we have Planet VMob responded there. Okay, right, I'm going to go into the next shop, guys. Got a few more shops to go through before I go through your shops. Remember, if you want to submit your shop, so I actually go through it in this stream, there's a link down in the description. Just submit it there. I'll have a quick check before we jump onto the new shop to see how many stores are in here. Right, a few more shops have actually been submitted, so that's good to see. But nevertheless, moving us on to the next shop, we have Nuru Sununu 482. Okay, I'm guessing because I thought I read something else, but no, that is the name of the shop. Nevertheless, looking at the shop, I'm seeing it's over 100 designs. So that's the first thing I just want to say. Firstly, congrats for. I give this person props. It's not easy to get to that point. They've got a banner with a lot of hearts in it, and it's black and white, which matches the logo slash I want to call it a profile picture, but it's the profile image, which is also black and white, which is good to see. Can't quite read what it says on there. So usually what I advise people to do is to create either a logo that will have either one letter or a couple of letters that represent the shop, or just a picture of themselves. And yeah, going through the rest of the shop, I've seen a featured collection at the top and then more collections just below that. It's always great to see people that are making use of collections, because they do make life easier for obviously the customer. And I've experienced this firsthand when I did one of my giveaways, and I picked the first winner. I actually was going through different shop. Well, I was going through the shop, and it was hard to decide what I wanted to buy. The shops that did make it easy were the ones that had collections. So yeah, I would strongly advise you guys to use collections, because from the customer's perspective, if the word decides to come out, which I was in, I noticed that they really did make a difference for me. And nevertheless, looking through the shop, there's variation of design slash product. I would assume that they are using the default product option. I wouldn't recommend this, as most of you guys already know, due to the fact that it kind of hinders you from potentially maximizing the sales you can get. One of the best selling one of the, if not the best selling product on Redbubble is stickers. So for anyone without any sales, I usually recommend making stickers your front images. I mean, the shop has 474 favorites, so they might be getting sales from these different things that they're putting as the front image. But usually I recommend things like stickers, you know, masks, greetings cards, also kids clothing. A lot of people underestimate kids clothing, but on this shop, if they're selling, you know, this t-shirt for example, it would make sense for them to make that the front product image. But in other cases where obviously you've got like the laptop case here, I would not recommend making that the front image. I would probably choose something like stickers for, you know, the other random designs that might be on the shop, as that increases the chances of sales coming in. I'm not seeing many sticker packs as I go through the shop, or greetings cards, and they're two products that sell quite well. So yeah, this is something they could definitely implement into their shop to help to improve it. I'm going to click on this t-shirt that says believe in yourself. Obviously it's in relation to the shop, and they've just put believe in yourself, black text. I don't know if I would put black text in the title, but I see what you've probably got two variations of this design, so I get why you've done that. But personally, I would not recommend to put that in the title. Scrolling down, okay, it's activated on pretty much everything, which is always good to see. Going further down, tag wise, I just want to say props for not using spammy tags. Too many people have been using them recently, and yeah, you've used tags that are in relation to the design and that makes sense, and I think you stuck within the recommended 15 as well, which is also good to see. Before I quickly move on to the next shop, let's see how you guys are doing in the chat. Have we got anyone else new here? So we've got Feline saying, how is the little one? So little girl's great. Little boy, we're still waiting for him. I think it's over a week overdue. He's supposed to be born last Tuesday, and obviously we're on Tuesday again, so it's a week overdue. So we just need him to come. It's taking his time, but I guess it will come in his own time. Who else have we got here? Stephanie, I was just going to ask how the family is. Forgot your daughter's name, but hope she had a fabulous Christmas and New Year. Thank you very much, Stephanie. Her name's Carla, or Carla Ray. So yeah, thank you very much, Stephanie. We've got Tana. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Has the missus had the baby? Not yet. It's great to see that you guys are actually interested in hearing a little bit more about that. Not yet, but we're hoping the baby comes. It's a week overdue, so a lot of different things are having to happen. We're taking certain steps, and the hope that he comes within the next couple of days, if not tomorrow. So hopefully that does go to plan. Will this stream be uploaded on YouTube? Yes, it will. So yep, it will go up as a full video afterwards. And yeah, that's gonna take us to our next shop, which is, oh, it looks pretty interesting actually, this shop right here. So it's called Shop and Enjoy from Ravi Teja. I think obviously the name of the shop should be Shop and Enjoy, but they've put their name there. Nevertheless, the banner is very professional. There's not too much to it. It's not crazy, but it's professional. Camera back, guys. Oh, we're too bright. Oh, camera issues. Worst time to have it. Sometimes it just decides to do its own thing. But yeah, can you guys see me? Yep, you can see me. Right, we're good. So yeah, the banner looks somewhat professional. I like how simple it is as well. It works. The logo matches with the banner. Obviously, you got the black text in there as well. And as I go through the shop, one thing I always like to see that I'm seeing here, let me bring this a bit closer, is collections. Collections are the way forward. We've got collection at the top and then more collections here. Going through the shop, let's see. So we're seeing a lot of sticker designs, some t-shirt designs, which is good to see there. Scrolling through, what else have they have? We've got sticker packs. Okay, sticker packs do quite well. And it looks like they're keeping up with trends as well. Today is another fresh start. this might be something that I mentioned in a top trend video or something that's just trending on Redbubble, but it's good to see that they're staying on top of that. Books on my Valentine. Yes, I think I definitely mentioned this in one of the top 10 trends of the week videos, so it's great to see stuff like that implemented in the shop. Kids clothing as well. It's another one personally that does well for me, so it's good to see that they're using that as a front image product. The only thing I'd advise them to implement into the shop and try to create designs for is maybe greetings cards, because that's definitely a hidden gem in my book. And with Valentine's Day coming, I mean, a lot of people can make greetings cards for that. For those who watch my day in the life video, the design I made in that video was actually mainly for a greetings card, so I would be setting the front image for that product as a greetings card. If you haven't checked out my day in the life video, when I finish streaming, definitely check it out. Pretty much showed my process of obviously how I go about my day in terms of, you know, Redbubble and a few other things that I do. Nevertheless, looking at the shop, so I'm gonna click on busy doing nothing. No, books on my Valentine. Yeah, I'm interested to see how they've actually titled this. Obviously, this is relevant because Valentine's Day event's around the corner. So they've put books on my Valentine's Day. Perfect. They've added a few different keywords as well as keywords that relate to the same thing. This is activated on. Don't know how I usually miss that number. 92 products, so pretty much everything. So yeah, they're on the ball. They're staying on top of things. Always great to see people that are doing stuff like that. And in terms of the tags, they look like they've used more than 15 tags. So I'd recommend staying within 15. But what they've done, I like it. They've added in a lot of Valentine's related keywords. Also other sub niches in relation to Valentine's Day that will probably have low competition, which will mean there'll be multiple places that have low competition, and then they'll also get put into the main Valentine's Day niche, which is big if they get sales in the smaller niches. And that is a winning strategy. If you're not already doing that, definitely implement that into what you do with your shops. And can't remember if I checked how many designs the shop had. I think it was 166. So yeah, it's good to see that obviously the way over 100 designs as well, pushing close to 200, which is always good to see. And quickly gonna jump onto what will be the last shop before I go into the shops you guys have submitted for the live stream. And right, let's see what you guys are saying in the chat before I do that. A lot of comments here, which is always good to see. Got Fest Start saying love from Nigeria. Shout out to you. Ooh, I wonder what time it is over there. Let me know in the chat. But yeah, shout out for still being up and checking this out. We've got Marisol there. Do you think there's need to share every product on social media? I don't think there's a need to do that. Redbubble will promote for you. So unless you're in a particular niche and you have a big following on social media, I wouldn't recommend that, as that won't really give you the push you think it will give you. Tried it myself when I was first starting, and for the effort that I put in, the return wasn't that worth it. I think I got one sale, but that one sale came after 2 weeks of putting in so much work into social media, so I wouldn't recommend that. We've got HBK. If I put my name on my store, is it fine? It's fine if you really want to, yeah. A Hot saying, do you need to put your real name into Redbubble, or can you make first and last name anything? I guess you can put first and last name as anything if you wanted to. The main information they care about is obviously payment information and then the email that's linked to the account. We've got Chakalov G TV saying, thank you, Phil, for everything. Can you review my store, bro? There's a link down in the description where you can submit your shop. I usually try to go through, so in the live stream, when I do pick up the shops, I try to go in order to the first 5 to 6. I try jump onto them as quick as I can. So yep, the link is down below. Samantha Williams, may I leave my shop's link? Shop link down in the description. For everyone who doesn't know, there is a link there that takes you to a form. On that form, you put in the link to your shop name, and then it will be submitted onto the page that I have here with all your shops. I've got Kalati Design, Phil. just want you to see my gift collections that I create. What do you think? Quality on Redbubble. Please do submit your shop and I'll try to go through it as quick as I can. It's never easy to go through all the shops, by the way, guys. There's so many. I think I showed you guys how many shops on last stream. But yeah, the number keeps increasing, but I keep trying to stay up to date with it. And then finally, before I go into the last shop, we have Ahmed saying, please watch this video and make a video about Redbubble finally responds to tag spamming claims. Redbubble. Okay, so, is this my video or is this someone else's video? You know what? I'll copy that for now and I'll watch the video either after the stream or towards the end of the stream once I've gone through all of your shops. Nevertheless, I know you guys want me to go into your shop, so I'm going to go into the last shop I had pre-prepared here, which is opened over on the wrong side. So let me just make sure you guys will be able to see this. Yep, that should be good. And you guys should be able to see the shop right now. So it's called G-L-V, or should I say slash. And I like on the banner, they've just put some natural / nature looking background on the banner, which goes quite well. And then obviously just a picture of them, which works. They've got 81 designs, 19 away from 100. So if you're watching this, I know for a fact you could definitely hit that 100. Looking at the first collection, I'm seeing sticker packs, which is good to see there. It looks like they've got some vegan designs. They've put "we're family, not food." That's something that will definitely resonate with vegans. More vegan related designs. So I'm guessing they found a niche that potentially is doing well for them. They have a range of products, which makes me think that they're using the default option. A lot of people think the default option works in your favor. Personally, I don't think it does. I've got 28 favorites, which means some people are finding the shop, but not as many as they would probably want. Going up, I'm seeing kids clothing, and once again a variation of products, which always leads me to think that they aren't picking a product as the front image. Definitely recommend that. And like I always say, the main 4 products I recommend you guys to use: sticker packs, so on the sticker side of things, greetings cards, face masks, and kids clothing. I'll say those things every stream and every time I don't see people using those products that much, because I feel like implementing things like that will help you. And if you have a lot of pictures like this, or you take your own pictures, then front images, I recommend things like posters. You can still potentially end up selling on things like throw blankets or duvets, which in turn will make you more money. But posters initially bring the people in because they're lower in price. So that's one thing a lot of people don't implement. So I just felt the need to just quickly mention it. I'm gonna go on a design. I'm not crazy, I'm vegan, right? So let's see how they've gone about this design. I'm gonna click it when it eventually lets me click it. There we go. Whilst that's loading, I'll quickly have some water. Oh, refreshing. Right. Oh, I was thinking, why is it not loading? I'm clicking on the design. So crazy vegan, and this is on a floor pillow. You could actually make this in a variation of colors if this was something that was doing quite well. Got funky design to it, something that certain people might resonate with and actually like. You've added that in the description as well. I mean, if you can't think of too many keywords to put in the description, then yeah, the title is always the easiest thing to go with, because now it actually helps with ranking through Google. It's activated on everything, which is great to see. Tag wise, looks like there's quite a lot of tags, definitely more than 15. So I would recommend obviously you try to keep it to 15. But in terms of the keywords, you've used keywords that are related. Also, like I mentioned before, try to use sub niches that are linked to the vegan niche, that have low competition, as that will help you kind of spread your web in regards to where people can find you. Yeah, in terms of this shop, I mean, it's doing quite well. I mean, I think they just need to push a little bit harder to get themselves to 100 designs. Then they can review obviously what's getting favorites, what to make more of and not to make more of. But the shop as a whole, in my opinion, you know, it looks fairly good. And I'm going to get to the portion now where I'm going to be going through your shop. So the shops that you have been putting in stream. So I'm seeing there's 57 of us at the moment. So I just want to give a quick shout out to everyone that's here, that's watching. We're on 38 likes. If we can make it to 40 likes, so just 2 extra likes, 40 likes would be amazing. So if you haven't liked, please give that like button some company and just click it. It would be very much appreciated. And looking at your comments, first thing that popped up at me is Melissa here say, you've never done my shop. Melissa, what is your shop? I have literally a big list of shop links here that I'm seeing, but yeah, let me know what your shop is and I'll see if I can find it on the list. Because Melissa, you are in here every single stream. I'm pretty sure I've seen you here from the first stream, so I'll see if I can find it through a quick glance. If I can find it, I'll click it through. And I know other people might even start doing the same thing. But yeah, we'll see if we can get that opened up. Or I might just start using a randomizer from now on, as that just makes life easier for me. We've got Empty Figurehead here saying, do we need to resubmit our shop each episode? The way things are set up at the moment, yes, because the list is so big to the point where shops that were submitted at the past are like way at the top of the list. And if I don't do them in the order of the shops that are getting submitted in this stream, then no one's shop in this stream would ever get done, if that makes sense. So each stream, yep, just quickly go down on the form, submit the shop in, and then I might actually be able to pick it up through the stream. Whenever I review shop, sometimes I wish there was like 5 of me just to make sure I can get through all of your shops, because I really want to get through all of your shops, guys, because obviously you take the time to come in here, watch and submit your shops. And quick side note, thank you very much for the likes. I can see we're currently on 45 likes at the moment, and this is all because of you guys. Thank you very much for that. So Melissa has just put the name of her shop there. So let's see if we can quickly find this. I'll have a quick look on the spreadsheet. And who else is here? So Clarity Design, my shop is... I knew this would happen, that everyone would just start putting in their shops there. Now, with Melissa, the only reason I've asked for their shop, because she literally says this every stream, and literally every stream, I've not managed to see her shop through the spreadsheet where you guys submit your shops. And if Melissa wasn't this consistent with how much she watches the streams, probably wouldn't be doing her this favor. But okay, right, okay, I see where she wants me to review her shop. But yeah, I'm gonna open up a few of your shops right now, guys. So I'm gonna go on to the submitted shops and yeah, pick a few there. I'm gonna go in order the first few. I might just go in order with all of them, and then from next stream I'm gonna be using randomizers. That's the best way to make it fair. So let's see. Oh, wow. There's one shop here that has a crazy amount of designs. We'll love to see it. You guys will be able to also see it in a moment. So I'm just trying to... Ooh, what is going on today with the links? Wow, you guys have been going crazy with the links. But this is what we'd like to see. Oh, so... I'm going to see if I can open this. So whoever owns the shop TK's Tease, you might need to resubmit that. I think he was like the second person to submit your shop in this episode. I'm only saying you need to resubmit it because it's saying the link you've given me is invalid. So if that's your shop, please resubmit, and I'll look for the name and then look for the link. Is this it? Or I'm not even too sure which shop it is. But yes, please resubmit that, and then hopefully I can see that here and go on that shop. Next up, I'll go on this shop here. Right, okay, I've got a few shops opened up here. So I'll quickly go through. Wow. Boy, do we have some shops today. I know you guys are just seeing me getting surprised, but yeah, there's some good shops today. Some crazy looking shops. Before I jump into it, let's see. So Melissa, just saw your shop pop up here, and before we move on to some of these big shops, let's see obviously where to start. Right, okay, I'll start from here. So this is the first shop I'm going to be showing you guys. So these are from the submissions pretty much through the stream. Thank you for 50 likes, by the way, guys. I've just seen it cross over, but boom, we've got world designs for you. I think this is Melissa's shop. So firstly, I just want to say banner logo, simple, work well together. You've not gone too crazy with the banner, and you stayed simple with the logo, and it matches up. Over 100 designs. I mean, you've watched enough of these streams to know that it's important to get to 100 designs. And at this point, pretty much what you now do is you go through your designs, seeing which designs are getting the most favorites, and then making different variations of them. So for example, let's take this one, I'm the cool mom. Let's say this one has a lot of favorites on it, and you've only got this one version. I'll then make a green one, an orange one, and then a red one. So different color variants of the same design, because if there's a lot of favorites, it means people are liking it. So you just make more of that to give them choice. So I would usually go 3 or 4, and then that way, if they don't like one color, they can pick a color that they like more. Or if they're looking to buy all the different colors, you might even potentially get yourself multiple sales from one customer. So that's why it's important to have variations of the same design. It's something that's worked very well for me. Quickly, I just want to say I like the fact you've got some collections here. You've got a collection that just says sticker pack as well. If you was one of the people that had won my giveaway, my last giveaway, I probably would have just clicked straight into that collection just to see what's in there, because sticker packs are literally the best value for money. You got so many stickers for the price of one. I mean, as someone who sells on Redbubble, when the coin flips and I'm on the customer side, personally, I'm looking for sticker packs. So I like seeing people that obviously work a lot on sticker packs as well, because it will definitely help their shops. And in terms of the designs, she's right. Okay, right. So this is personally what I think you can do. So I like the fact that you got these style of designs, but obviously they've got a background on them, so it kind of limits you to obviously how well they'll look on certain products. So let's say, for example, if this was to go on the mug, or not more so not the mug, because I'm pretty sure the mug could change color, but if this was to go on the travel mug, you guys know what I mean. So it's like the metal kind of, it's not a mug, it's like a water bottle. It's white, so it will literally be a black box on white. I would recommend you make maybe like black versions of this design without a background. And if you want to make images with no backgrounds on them, you can use Photopea, which is the free alternative to Photoshop, which allows you to remove the background. Even if you're someone who uses Canva, for example, you can make your design on Canva and then put it on Photopea and then take off the background. So there's that option there. And then for white designs, you can just put a black outline around them, and then that way you don't have to worry about the black boxes. When it comes to things like greetings cards, stuff like that would still be fine. And I like the fact that you have greetings cards on the shop as well. Stuff like that sells. And one thing I'm not seeing baby clothes. You might have them on other pages, but if they're not already there, see how you can implement some baby clothes onto your shop. And you never know, it could help you get some future sales fairly easily. Your 48 favorites, which means obviously people are finding the shop, that are liking certain designs. You just need to make sure that you make more of those designs that people are liking. Wow, I've been on this section for a while. Nevertheless, I'm going to click on a design, and then we'll see obviously how she's gone about the title. No coffee, no talkie. Right, okay, let's click on this one. So this is definitely something that would fall into the coffee niche. So she's put no coffee, no talkie, gift for coffee lover. Perfect in regards of using the keywords, obviously more than one time, but not in a spammy way. She's done that the way I would recommend. The way I would do a title is that helps with the search as well. Great gift for the coffee lover in your life who refuses to talk in the morning before they have the coffee. Perfect. I love how she's added a little description here that also includes keywords. Really does make a difference. And she's used coffee lover, used name of her shop. Usually I wouldn't recommend this, but if you do want people to find you through your shop, this does help. Put coffee cup, hot coffee, Try this as well, Melissa. Type in coffee on Redbubble and then go through the sub niches and see if you can find niches that have, let's say, less than 500 results. I know that's pushing it a little bit, but those niches you find, add those keywords into your tags as well, as that will help you to obviously put yourself in front of an audience with less competition, or in a sub niche with less competition. Besides that, I mean, you just need to keep going with obviously what you're doing. Implement the black variants of your designs without a background on them. And yeah, in terms of how the shop looks, you're on the right path. You just need to add in more designs that don't have a background on them as well. I feel like that could be the missing piece of the puzzle for your shop, and that's what you might be missing to obviously get the sales you're looking to go for. Before we go into the next shop, I just want to say quick shout out to you guys. I mean, 63 of us in here, currently on 55 likes. So you guys are smashing it as per usual. Looking at the chat, so first thing that pops up is Tony K saying resubmitted. So I'll have a quick look through the spreadsheet in a moment. Planet B Mob saying smash like. Thank you if you smash like, and thank you for telling others to do it as well. It really does. It doesn't just help me, but it helps other people that might be in your situation that are looking to improve on Redbubble, as this video / stream will get recommended to them. And if they learn something new, obviously this might be the missing piece of the puzzle, like I said before, to help them get sales. Sorry, TKTs has been resubmitted. Right, okay, yeah, that was the second shop that got submitted. TKTs, it keeps saying invalid link for some reason. I do not know why. Right, okay, I think this is the shop name. See, sometimes I've got to go above and beyond for you guys where things may not be a little bit easy. We just have to find a way. But I think I've got the name of the shop from the link. Let's see if I can open it this way. Oh, boom. I think this is it. Yep, this is it. We've got the shop up. And the shop looks fairly nice. We'll jump onto that, as this was the second shop resubmitted in the stream. Bam, there it is. TK's Tease, T Kelly 320 with 154 designs. So it's good to see. Banner, got some shirts on a rack in the background, and then they've just simply put TKTs in front of it. Not too complicated, but it works, and the logo is a nice little extra touch to the shop as well. I'm seeing a top collection of mandala style designs, and then obviously more collections there. Collections are always good to obviously spread out your different design styles to make life easier for the customer, like I mentioned earlier on. I like the fact that they're using, you know, a variation of products. They've got masks. I haven't been seeing a lot of masks in this episode, and every time I see this block here, this acrylic block, tells me straight away this person is not picking a set front image product. It's very important to do that, as I'll always say, because it increases your chances of enticing in the customer. For example, let's say if it sets the acrylic block as your front image, which one of these products was before, the acrylic block cost more, way more than a sticker, almost 10 times more than just a normal sticker. Now think to yourself, if someone was to see a sticker on your design, if they like the design and it's a lower price, that's going to entice them more to click. If they don't buy, they could potentially, you know, go onto your shop, see something else they like, and then buy. That's why I always recommend choosing your main front image and starting off with things like stickers, greetings cards, kids clothing, or even masks at first, because the prices aren't too crazy, and obviously you can make some nice profit on those types of products. The designs on the shop themselves look fairly cool. Some sticker packs in there as well, and as I go through, obviously I'm seeing a lot of these designs are designs that probably spent a little bit of time on to obviously create. One thing I recommend for people to do to obviously increase their workflow is to create scalable designs. Once again, in my day in the life video that I made, the design that you guys see me making in that video was an example of a scalable design. It was just a simple Valentine's Day design that I made, and then the way it was scalable was literally me changing the part that says our first, our second, our third, and then it goes on to Valentine's Day. And scalable designs like that are very, very easy to do, and it'll allow you to get your designs up a lot quicker, and then obviously can increase your chances of getting sales. Because think of how many people that will make a design that says our 7th Valentine's Day together anniversary, or our 7th Valentine's Day together. No one, if anyone, will make that design, or the niche will be so small to a point that there's less than 50 results, and you could potentially end up, you know, getting yourself a lot of sales, as there may not be that much competition. But yeah, that's something I spoke about more in that video. But yeah, going through the shop, like I said, obviously they need to make sure they pick their front image, and I'm gonna click on this Valentine's Day related designs. It looks like they put a bit of a distressed effect to it, which looks pretty interesting. It's something that will be cool on a shirt, but I think even better on a greetings card. And on a greetings card, I wouldn't put this with the distressed effect, mainly because with cards, you never really want the designs / images to be distressed. It's mainly with t-shirts. Nevertheless, for the title, they've put Valentine's Day, I love you, bear. All right, I love you very much. Okay, cool. I like how they've done that. They've added teddy bear there, so you've got the keywords, which is always good to see. And then going further down, this is activated pretty much everything, which is always good to see. Tags, oh, they definitely need more tags there. Like I've been saying, you can type in obviously Valentine's Day on Redbubble, see what other recommended keywords come up, and then click through them to see which ones have the lowest results, and then add them into your tags, as that will allow you to obviously get pushed out to niches with lower competition, while still having obviously the big keywords like Valentine's Day in there as well. Something I definitely recommend, and something that's helped me a lot along the way. And yeah, besides that, the shop itself, you know, it's really good. I like what they're doing. I like how they're creating most of the designs. And yeah, I just feel like they should also implement creating scalable designs, as in the future will definitely make a difference. Before we go on to the next shop, what are you guys saying in the chat? Let's have a quick look. Great advice, Phil. Thank you so much. No problem, Melissa. I'm glad you like that. And then we've got Hawuda saying hello. Hi there. Welcome to the stream if you're just jumping in. Alex Costas here. Hey, Phil, I'm guessing. Hope you're having a mint day. I'm having a good day. Thank you very much, Alex. I hope you're having a great day too. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, wow. There's a lot of you guys in the chat today. It's great to see. And I think I've pretty much gone through everyone's comments so far. Marios saying, hey man, nice to see you streaming again. Thank you very much. Today we had to put it up on a Tuesday, but for those who don't know, my streams are usually just always on a Monday. Hopefully next week, baby, will already be here, and I'll be able to kind of switch back to the Monday, hopefully if there's time. So yep, the next stream should be up on the Monday instead of a Tuesday. And wow, I'm seeing 61 likes over here, so thank you very much guys for showing your support in these streams. Pushes me to keep bringing them for you, especially when we're hitting great numbers in terms of likes, and especially when there's 67 of you guys watching right now. I mean, I don't even think I could fully fit 66 people into the room that I'm in, so it's just a crazy number to see. So I'm really thankful for that. And taking us onto our next shop, this one is a really big one, guys, so prepare yourselves. Wow, the mouse just decides to disappear on me. But yeah, bam, this is the shop. Fabulous. Young, broke, and fabulous. And they've got a nice little image added to the banner. They've gone for a black, pink, and white color scheme. Seems to work. And they've got 766 designs. Now, the camera's turned off, but we will continue talking about the shop as I fix this. Yes, like I'm saying, guys. Oh, I hope you can hear me. I don't want to just be talking and you guys can't hear me at all. Nevertheless, 766 designs, right? So the first featured collection already, I can see it says straight outer. So these are straight outer designs, and they are very, very scalable designs. So I'm expecting to see a lot of scaled designs here. So obviously got the straight out of design, so we've got straight out of the night shift. If they've got any more scalable designs, dirty 30, obviously this could be changed to dirty any number. Very scalable designs. Let's see, any other scalable designs. Hello, I'm sick. Obviously very scalable. You could put whatever you want in there and scale it to the moon. And yeah, guys, in terms of a great example of someone who's making scalable designs, this shop has done a great job in doing that, because I just, in the 30 seconds I just looked there, I saw 3 different scalable designs, and obviously that will make life a lot easier for them when obviously moving forward and creating more and more designs. They've got collections there to make it easier for people to find what they're looking for, especially when you have over 700, nearly 800 designs. Definitely make life easier for the customer. And as I go through, let's see, what design am I going to go for? All right, we'll go straight out of night shift, the one sitting right at the top. In fact, I'm very interested to see how many favorites they have, like how many people are finding this shop. So 376 favorites, okay, which means people are definitely finding the shop, especially with that amount of designs. I mean, I don't expect anything less than the favorites they do have. One thing that can maybe try to implement, so let's say for example these straight out of design, so let's say for example this one is selling quite well, I would then create another version that's black, that can go on white background products, or products that are white pretty much. And you know, a black version of this would also look good on something like a mug, and you know, a few other different products. So that's something additional they can do to the shop to even boost the designs even more and increase the chances of more sales. And yeah, with that said, I'm gonna go on this design now and let's have a quick look how they've gone about the titles, tags, and you know, the whole process in terms of keywords, etc. So straight out of night shift, okay, self-explanatory. It goes with the design, and let's see what they've linked to. Bold, funny, straight out of night shift design for the amazing people out there working the graveyard shift to make the life better for the rest of us. Perfect. Okay, love that. Nice little description featuring keywords as well. Google will love that for to help with the search. All product tags. So we got straight out of the night shift, straight out to night shift, doctor, hospital. Okay, perfect. So they've used a lot of different keywords in there. One thing I'll do, I would obviously partially do what they've done, adding in jobs that will obviously refer to night shift and that kind of thing. I would also then look through Redbubble. Let's say for example, if you put night shift, to see what else comes up as recommended with low competition and add those tags in. And yeah, I mean, in terms of what they've done, it looks like they've done a good job at trying to do that as well, because they've added things in there like RN, and also that's linked to nurses. Competition on that is also low. So yeah, that looks like they've tried to implement that already, so that's great to see. The only thing I can say for the shop is just to make different color variants for some of the scalable designs they have, because personally I feel like this shop has pretty much put itself on a good path. If it keeps going the way it's going, a lot of future sales will definitely come to a shop of this stature. And before we go on to the next shop, let's see what you guys are saying here in the chat. The chat has been very active. I'm seeing the 75 of us here, which is great to see. I mean, I keep talking about it, but I am very thankful for each and every one of you that is here watching. It really does make my day, and I'm always trying to make sure that I'm giving you as much value as possible when it comes to these streams, because you need to bear in mind, I was once in your position, guys. I started needing to know so much information, and you know, there's only so many videos you can watch where, you know, you get information but not what you're looking for. So I was trying to make sure I'm filling that gap of the information you might not be getting from elsewhere. So yeah, I hope I'm filling that gap for you guys. Nevertheless, next shop we're going to go to, fairly big shop as well. And anyone new popped in here? So Brooke T, hi, I'm watching Jordan Clash right now. Brooke, what country are you in? I'm very interested to actually see now. But yeah, wow, you should probably be seeing what they're talking about in class. I mean, I guess Redbubble is a nice side hustle you can make some extra money from. So I don't know, it's up to you. Wow. We've got Jadani there saying, hey, hi to you. Thank you for jumping into the stream. The Stacy squad, great to see you in the stream again, actually, saying, okay, so this is at Jet. I'll read it anyways. Like, how I like to use 4000 by 5. Oh, okay. Perfect. So they're talking about obviously pixel size. For anyone who's interested in what pixels I use in terms of dimensions for Redbubble, I like to use 5000 by 7100, mainly because it looks good on greetings cards as well. And if you want the greetings cards to be landscape, so not portrait, I just flip the dimensions and go 7100 by 5000. Boom. And yeah, so going on to the next shop, we have Diamond Art Co. Firstly, we just have to take a moment to appreciate how nice this banner looks. Like the text that they've used, just so smooth, so smooth. They've got a nice little picture of a diamond just above as well, which looks pretty cool. The logo, nice and simple, but matches the banner, which is always good to see. 389 designs, so a lot of work has been getting put in here, and they've got a greetings cards collection. I mean, this is what I like to see. Greetings cards are very scalable. You have to think to yourself, what's one thing that happens all year round that's not based on just one holiday? And that's birthdays. What's one thing that people go online to buy a lot of in terms of customized product wise? Birthday cards. A lot of people are sleeping on them on Redbubble, but this person isn't, so it's great to see stuff like that. Obviously got a variation of risky products in here, because obviously things like SpongeBob, that's definitely falls under copyright, and it could be getting sales now. So if you run the shop, I just want to say this could be getting you sales now, but your shop will have a limited lifespan. You might get sales or maybe 1 to 3 months of sales, and then Redbubble will catch on, take the designs down if you're lucky. If you're not lucky, they could potentially take the shop down. So they're designs that you might need to remove just to save your other designs that aren't trademarked or copyrighted, that are doing well. And when it comes to things like greetings cards, I like the fact that you're doing that. Push that more, stick to that, and rely more on that than obviously trademarked designs and stickers at SpongeBob, as those kinds of designs. So the SpongeBob designs are a ticking time bomb. Right now, obviously nothing's happening, but one day it could just explode on you and then take away all your hard work. And you've got nearly 400 designs, so you definitely don't want that. I'm seeing 172 favorites here, which means people are definitely finding the shop, which is always good to see. Oh, and I like what you've done here. So happy 16th, you little adult. This is fairly scalable to a certain age, because obviously you can't call a 35-year-old a little adult. So it's fairly scalable to maybe 18, because obviously 18, you've become an adult and you could be classed as a little adult. So yeah, that's pretty much good to see in terms of scalable design. And yeah, I like the vibe that comes with the shop. It's just the SpongeBob designs make me worry so much for this person. I love the fact that they've got collections here as well, because obviously it makes life easier for the customer. And right, let's click on this card here. I don't think it's like a birthday card. It says with deepest sympathy. So this is obviously if something sad had happened. It's a card for a sad event / situation and things like this. The niche might not be the happiest niche, but it's a niche that people will buy things for. And obviously, as you can see with the tags and the keywords they've used here, they're not the brightest or happiest of tags or keywords, but people will be searching for that, and they're just filling a gap in the market, which looks to be working for them. And yeah, I hope they're watching this, and I hope that they're taking this information in and they look at the designs that are performing well, hopefully that aren't trademarked, and then make more of them. As personally, I feel like this shop, if it cleans itself up a bit more and keeps doing the more scalable typed designs, it will actually go quite far. Now I'm gonna have a quick look to see what you guys are saying in the chat. So wow, 81 of us. What happened? Have we just gone past the time where a lot of you guys have just jumped in? That's crazy. Like the way it jumped up caught me off guard. If you're in here and you're new and you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button with notification bells turned on. I'll be doing my best to bring you guys videos on a daily basis. It's been hard, but they are still going to be coming, so keep an eye out for that one. And yeah, drop a like if you haven't already. Let's make it to 70 likes. We're currently on 67. Now, in the chat, obviously, a lot's happening here. Oh, right, okay. Oh, okay. Wow, a lot of people. I'm seeing positive comments, so stuff like obviously pretty banner, people naming their shops. I always say if you want to submit your shop, the link to that is down in the description. And yeah, I mean, oh, is that the time? Wow, sometimes when I do these streams, guys, I get carried away. You know, I forget what time it is. The streams are meant to be roughly about an hour, just over an hour. Firstly, I just want to say we're on 69 likes, so we're one away from 70. If you've liked at this point, I just want to say thank you in advance. If you've not, I mean, we'll be streaming next Monday, so you get another chance to drop a like there. I think I'm going to leave this stream here. We're going to end it here, guys. I wish there was time to go through more shops, but obviously with the missus being pregnant and obviously making sure that everything is okay with her and the little girl, or little girl's asleep now, I'm gonna call it a day here. One thing I want to just tell you guys, when it comes to your Redbubble shops, keep motivated. Don't give up, because you never know, you could be just like a day away or a couple of days away from striking gold in terms of your shop. So keep pushing. You never know when that might come. And yeah, always remember, guys, that everything is right in your favor, and manifest success.